Hello there, just another video. Had I don't know, the feeling to make another one. Something on my mind. It's a good way to outlet it. Maybe other people can understand, and maybe people can give me some insight. So, today's topic is hurt people hurt people. And I don't know if you've experienced similar things, but I think INFJs have the tendency to want to help everyone. I guess it depends on where you're at your maturity level. You know, when I was younger, I just wanted to help everyone to the point of self-sacrifice. Now I think I've improved. I still want to help people. However, I notice that I kind of draw a line now at how much help I will offer someone before I relinquish responsibility. And I think we have, or maybe it's just me, because I have such a small inner circle, my primary or predominant focus are on the people in my inner circle. Of course, you know, if I come across a stranger in need, or, you know, someone in the work environment that needs assistance, I will try my best to assist them. You know, but I think when there are people in our inner circle, we have a tendency to just want the best for them, want them to grow and evolve and adapt and become better versions of themselves. Talking about inner circles, so this INFJ has been duped several times. It's hard for me to find people to relate to. It's hard for me to find people I can communicate with on various levels and degrees, emotionally and intellectually. And I've allowed 2 people into my life, and it has been destructive. And I feel like these people blame me for the dysfunction. However, and I can see their point of view. I always try to see it from everyone else's point of view. This person said that I was so fixated on my own point of view, and I always thought everybody else was wrong. And why can't I just let people be and live their life and stop intruding? So if I allow you into my inner circle, I feel like I should be able to feel comfortable being who I am without a filter. And if I was imposing upon you, or, you know, one of your values, I would respect you if you told me, and I would probably adjust myself or retract. But in this case, this person was just using everything that he knew about me, since I had allowed myself to open up to him and become so vulnerable, as a type of emotional warfare. And I could have, it was strange. I just felt like this huge amount of peace. This sounds really strange, but I was watching him and, you know, just kind of sifting through all the data I had accumulated over a prolonged period of time. Because, you know, I think we have tendencies to pick up on patterns and behaviors and habits and motives and, you know, what compels someone to do what they do. So, you know, I was kind of like sifting through all the data I had collected And I could see him so clearly and how distorted his viewpoint was when he was immersed in an emotionally charged place. And I couldn't bring myself to get angry or retaliate or anything. I was just looking at him and allowing him to be. I think a lot of the things he said, I don't think many people would tolerate, but because I could understand where he was coming from and I could feel all the pain and anger that he was suppressing from I'm assuming childhood trauma, I couldn't bring myself to like inflict any more hurt or I don't know how to say. And this person, I don't know what the angle is. I guess the angle is that hurt people, whether they are aware of it or not. Perhaps it's a defense mechanism. And it's almost like seeing like this is a really shitty analogy, I'm sorry, but it's almost like, you know, like a dog that's been abused for years, and when he encounters a human that's trying to help, he's still in like defense mode and tries to attack and he growls. That's what I felt like I was looking at when I saw this person. And like I said, I don't know if it's because it's my nature to harmonize or to, you know, rebalance situations, but he was at this like peak of anger and resentment and hate, and I was completely the opposite and totally non-reactive, totally at peace with myself. And then he was calling me out, and like I said, he said that, you know, I don't know, we only think that our way is the right way, the INFJ way is the right way, and we're always trying to like meddle into people's businesses and mind your own business, stop trying to be my mom. And I kind of like took a step back and I'm like, maybe I do need to stop trying to be everyone's mom, if that's what people perceive me as. But then I was thinking that was just one point of view, his point of view out of so many other point of views. I mean, I don't know how other people view me, but I feel like as long as I feel like I'm doing my best in every moment to assist in whatever way, shape, or form based on the person that presents themselves to me, then I can sleep well knowing that I tried. And I'm not responsible for their interpretation of my assistance or my help, and I've learned not to overextend myself anymore. What's really interesting though is the few people that I have allowed myself to be vulnerable to, they end up retaliating all the time. I see this pattern consistently. And I'm like, okay, you know, am I doing something wrong? I think what's happening is because I think a lot of us feel alone most of the time. And yeah, we can be alone for long periods of time, but we do appreciate some meaningful connections, even just one. And then when somebody comes along and they seem interested in you and you are interested in them, and you guys can communicate on a level that's that feels rewarding and satisfying, we have a tendency to like open up more and more and more layers of ourselves. And then the people, depending on the person, I guess, will use that information against you to attack you in your most vulnerable spots. And maybe I attract these people into my life because I have like I don't want to say like savior mentality, but you know, that kind of mentality where you always look for like the weak and the downtrodden because they need your they need or seem to need your help, and so you're naturally attracted to them because you see something can that you can influence or help heal. Maybe that's why I attract these people. However, I'm kind of tired of attracting those kind of characters into my life. I just want a healthy human being that can respect me the way I respect them, and you know, understand and communicate on a mature level so that we can grow together instead of having these huge dramatics. You know, I understand that people are hurt and people are angry, but I think I've decided today I just do not want to be anyone's punching bag anymore. And I don't even mean physical, it can be emotional punching bag or mental punching bag, somebody who's always like mentally abusing you. You know, I'm tired of that kind of interaction. And maybe I'm at a point in my life where I'm taking the next step where I don't know, I'm already picky, I'm already selective, but I'm just going to like try to attract people who are already like well balanced and aligned, because I don't have time for like these games, you know, like maybe when I was younger, but I'm getting older and I just don't have time for games. So yeah, I don't even know if this video made sense. I feel like if I write things out, it comes out so much cooler than when I just kind of like verbally vomit stuff out. Anyhow, yeah, you have a wonderful day and a very Merry Christmas. Blessings to one and all. Amen.